Welcome back, fellow web creators and entrepreneurs. In this tutorial, I'm going to cover how to crop your video footage into a montage using Adobe Premiere. To kick things off, I've stacked 3 separate videos on my timeline with the intention of cropping the uppermost clips to creatively reveal parts of the clips below, like this. Your footage may differ from mine, but the underlying principle is the same. To begin, jump over to the effects panel, search crop, and drag the effect onto the uppermost clip on your timeline. Next, ensure your uppermost clip is selected and head over to the effect controls panel. Under crop, I'm going to drag the left value to 45%. You'll notice this crops the clip from the left, revealing everything below it. I'm finished with the top layer for now, so I'm going to lock it to avoid accidentally clicking it as I work on the lower layers. Click this little padlock icon over here. Next, repeat the process with your middle clip. Drag the crop effect onto the clip and ensure it's selected. I'm going to do something a little different here. I want to reduce the scale of my clip, reposition it, and then crop the bottom edge. So I'll go up to Effect Controls, and first I'm going to adjust my horizontal position value to 1120 and my vertical to 820. Next, I'll change my scale value to 76. Remember, you can just type your value in if you know exactly what you want. Then under the crop properties, I'm going to drag the bottom value while watching my preview window to get the desired crop result. In my case, I want to crop the grass so the clip takes up roughly 50% of the frame's height. I'm now done with cropping the second clip, so I'll lock that layer too. Moving on to the third clip, I don't need to crop this clip because it's on the bottom layer. However, I will need to downsize and reposition it to fit snugly into the lower left corner of the frame. To do this, I'll double click somewhere on the clip, hover the mouse over the central crosshair until the cursor changes. Now I'm going to click, hold, and drag it to the lower left corner of my clip while holding the Control key on Windows, Command key on Mac to have the anchor point snap to its nearest handle. Now that the anchor point has snapped to the lower left, I'll move the mouse to the upper right handle, then click, hold, and drag the corner of the video inward until it's framed nicely within the lower left corner. I'll reposition the clip a little, and voila! You've successfully used cropping to design a montage of videos within a single frame. Finally, to polish up the edges, I sometimes like to add a black or white border between the clips. To do this, go to your project panel, click the New Item button, and select Color Matte. A pop-up will appear. Choose your desired settings. In my case, the defaults are fine, so I'm going to click OK. Next, you'll be asked to choose a color. I'm going to stick with black and then click OK. Feel free to give your item a name. I'm going to name mine Black Line, then click OK. Now back on your project panel, drag your Black Line color matte onto the track above all of your clips. If you don't have a free video track, you can create one by right-clicking here and then selecting Add Track. I'd suggest adding 2 new tracks, for a total of 5, because another track will be required later. You'll notice that your preview window has now gone completely black. Double-click anywhere on the preview window to select your color matte layer. Go over to Effect Controls and uncheck the Uniform Scale box. Now drag the scale width value to around 0.8. Then on the preview window again, reposition your newly created vertical line by dragging it from the center. Go back to your timeline, hold down the Alt key on Windows or Option key on Mac, then click and drag your black line layer up to the top track to duplicate it. Now back on your preview window, double click on the vertical black line, head over to your effect controls and type 90 degrees into the rotation value. Return to the preview window and drag your new horizontal black line to divide the 2 smaller clips. Now if you play back your video, you'll have a cleanly cropped video montage. That's it for this tutorial. I hope you learned something new. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.